again.
First and goal from the 3. On the ground with a tight end. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1.
Into the first quarter with the score Jets 6, 49ers nothing.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 21.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Garoppolo gets this into the hands of Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the
back to the running game with Mostert. And he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 16 on the play.
Darnold on third down. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the...
And I have to think that the official is thinking to him, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
At the Niners' 25-yard.
He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A quick throw, but in... been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Darnold to his tight end, Chris Herndon on the touchdown pass. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
For the point after.
That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Got the connection here to Bourne. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Garoppolo on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for
and that one going to be off target and incomplete.
3rd down. And
now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Richard Sherman on the tackle. It's a gain of 50.
So we have reached half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. The last run got a couple. 8. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
There's Garoppolo to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. And he was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. Gore, a first down and then some. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Frank Gore, 72 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. McLaughlin for the extra point. And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
Here again is McKinnon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he has now gotten into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson. Is that his name?
No, it's just
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Here we go, here we go. 46, boy, 46. 46
One more time with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Sam Darnold sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Makes the score Jets 18. 49.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
44-yard line.
The 2nd down play not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.